Hey guys, Infamous Froggy123, and today I'm going to be doing another exotic weapon review within Destiny, and I'm going to be reviewing the Universal Remote Primary Shotgun, and yes, I did say primary shotgun. It can be equipped in your primary slot, just like hand cannons, scout rifles, and auto rifles, and because of that, it does have some pros and cons. It has situations where it's very impractical and situations where it can be practical. And I'm going to start off by reading the description. I don't usually do this, but I think it actually states a good point. It reads, to the untrained eye, this beast is a junker. To the trained eye, however, this junker is a beast. And this kind of tells how people look at this gun. A lot of people say it's complete trash and it has absolutely no use, but I don't agree. I think that this gun definitely has its spot within Destiny and can be used in very specific situations in endgame content within Destiny. And let's get right into what kind of shotgun this is. Well, basically, there's kind of two tiers of shotguns. There's the one with the low rate of fire and the high impact, and the ones with the high rate of fire with lower impact. So this is one of the ones with lower rate of fire. Unfortunately, it does have a low reload speed with a magazine size of only 5. The range starts off at being really bad. It's pretty terrible, the range at first, but as you upgrade the gun more, it increases due to some of the perks it has. And let's get right into the ballistic options for this weapon. The first one, smooth ballistics, less recoil penalty to range, soft ballistics, less recoil penalty to impact, and CQB ballistics, greatly reduces recoil, significant penalty to range. So in this column, I think CQB ballistics is the worst because it offers the lowest range, and soft ballistics offers the highest range, and for me, range takes precedence over everything else on a shotgun. Range is, to me, the most important factor in determining the value of a shotgun. So soft ballistics is what I go with. It might be different for you because, actually no, it really shouldn't be because the impact doesn't change with any of these. So I really honestly think this is a no-brainer. Soft ballistics is really what you should be running with. Then moving on, the first perk on this weapon is crowd control, and basically this gives you a damage boost every time you get a kill, and it does stack between kills. So like if you keep on getting kills, it will stack up to a pretty high multiplier on your damage. So this is a very useful perk if you're killing large groups of enemies, or just like say there's a group of like Thrall, and then you have like a knight behind, like a yellow bar knight behind it. You kill the Thrall and then quickly run over to the knight, and you'll be dealing extra damage on top of the damage that you would already be dealing if you didn't kill the Thrall. But yeah, this is a really good perk. I really enjoy having crowd control. Probably one of the better perks in the game for basically all weapons. It's good on every single type of weapon. Doesn't matter what, it's very useful. And then next, obviously, is upgrade damage. Then you have the second column of 3 perks to choose from. Number 1 being Hammer Forge, improve range and accuracy. Lightweight, when held, this weapon grants 2+ agility, character agility. And then Snapshot, aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. And again, I think this one's a little bit of a no-brainer. I mean, lightweight, yes, it's a shotgun, but lightweight doesn't have that big of an effect on how fast you run. It's not very noticeable, is what I'm trying to say. And Snapshot, although it does have its use since its main perk has to do with aiming down sights, it still doesn't take precedence over, or it doesn't trump the effectiveness of Hammer Forge and the range increase of Hammer Forged, which is what I use over the other two. Hammer Forge will like almost triple the range, it looks like, and it's just very effective. When I put it on, I immediately notice a difference, and it's very useful to have Hammer Forge on this weapon. And then going on to the main perk, the unique perk on this exotic weapon is aptly named Universal Remote. Range and precision damage increases greatly while aiming down sights. So this is going to allow you to push out just even further with the shotgun, and it's really going to make it extremely accurate, and the precision damage gets crazy high at times. I think when you're right next to the guy and you aim down sights right at his head, and you get all the pellets in, I was doing like upwards of 4,500 damage, which is crazy. That's almost rocket launcher damage. It's really good. That will one-shot most top-tier enemies, like captains and knights and stuff like that. It will one-shot most of them. And it's very useful for that regard. It deals a lot of damage. That bonus increase to precision damage is very significant. And the range is pretty significant as well. And yeah, that's what where I think this gun shines. I don't think it's like an ordinary shotgun. It deals very high damage with precision damage, which is odd because with a shotgun you wouldn't really be going for precision. You kind of just shoot at the body and hope all the pellets hit. But with this shotgun, you really want to be precise and make sure all the pellets go straight into the head so you kill the enemy. And I don't think this is a top tier weapon by any means, but it definitely has its use. I think that it can be used correctively in certain situations, like take the oracles on the Vault of Glass raid. I think that shotguns are very useful for oracles in Vault of Glass raid just because when you're on the right side, it's very close quarters, and when a fanatic is rushing you, it's nice to have a shotgun just to take them out quick. And Minotaurs, if you have a void shotgun, it's very useful just to drop their shields, but this obviously isn't void. It is a primary, and all primary exotics except for the raid ones don't have elements, unfortunately. But yeah, they're gonna kill big enemies that are rushing towards you very quickly, as always. And the Universal Remote is perfect at taking out those enemies. And especially because it's a primary, you'll always have ammo for it, no matter what. I very rarely run out of ammo. I think it has a max ammo capacity of about 25, or maybe it's like 25, 27. I'm not really sure the exact number, but nevertheless, it does have a very high maximum ammo capacity. And I think it's better than most secondary shotguns, and definitely has its use for being in a primary slot. So, say you're, again, going back to oracles, going back to the oracle phase in the Vault of Glass, you can run the Universal Remote and any legendary shotgun, any legendary sniper you want to take out hobgoblins, and that is a very valuable option to have, because hobgoblins deal a lot of damage, and if you don't take them out quick, they will kill you. So it's nice to be able to kill things up close and far away at the same time without having to switch your weapons, and I think is pretty valuable on this, pretty valuable pro for this shotgun, and is an unvalued. I think this shotgun is a little bit undervalued. It's definitely not top tier, but does have its use, like I've said multiple times. And I think that's going to be the end of the review. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background, as it is probably still going on, and have a nice day.
best of the present history. Far and wide, you must continue to understand